Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Caitlin and this project was meant as a surprise for my mom. I know it's super cheesy and I'm usually not that kind of person to make special shirts for vacation, but this trip is pretty special. It's been a really bumpy road to get to where I am now, and it's still not quite smooth sailing. But this year, I finally finished my thesis and graduated with my MFA in illustration. And I've still got a steady job at a studio. So for my birthday, I wanted to do something really special. I haven't really taken a proper vacation trip in almost a decade. I've had time off from work and I've been out of state to visit family, but I haven't really gone anywhere just for the heck of it, just to have fun and see a different part of the world. So my mom and I are off to Disney World. For this, I started by sketching a whole bunch of ideas. I looked at Pinterest for inspiration from other Disney World illustrations to vacation shirts to logos, everything. There's this paralyzing artist block I get when it comes to doing something not just for myself, but something of some importance. This is a meaningful thing, so naturally I felt like I was going to do it quite poorly. I had a lot of grand ideas, but I knew that those not only wouldn't do well on a t-shirt print, but they were also more elaborate than I would be able to have time for. I wanted to make sure the design was done early so I would have time to print it. And boy, am I glad I did that, because I am still having trouble with that. But that is not something for this video. So knowing that I wanted something that had specific elements, but also a somewhat streamlined design, I made a list of all the elements that I wanted to include. I wanted something about graduation and something for Epcot and the Magic Kingdom. I wanted the year, the Didney Whirl, and Celebration Vacation, just so it was very clear what this shirt was for. Using the Epcot ball as the framing device, this allowed me to place the castle, reminiscent of the 90s logo, inside like a snow globe. On top, there was room for the graduation cap, and to even out the design, I added classic fireworks. Those started as normal fireworks that I then evolved into popcorn and birthday candles. Two other very important elements that I'm glad made it into the final design. As for colors, I knew I wanted to have a bright, fun, happy shirt. One of my mom's favorite colors is yellow and mine is purple. So originally I wanted to look for a light purple shirt as the base and then have a yellow dominant design, but printing places only have select options for shirt colors. The place I went to first had this nice bright blue that I thought was a happy color without going too overboard. I avoided the darker purple they had because even though I thought it was really pretty, I had concerns about wearing a really dark shirt all day in the heat outside, walking around the park. So I chose the shirt color from the website and used it as the background as I was working and choosing my colors. I went for more of a blue and yellow theme instead of purple. I think the purple just wasn't looking quite right on the blue, which is a shame because I ended up having to go to a different printing place with different colored shirts anyway. But at least the blue and yellow was a bit more neutral and allowed for more options with other shirt colors, so that ended up working in my favor. I finished it all off by adding those white strokes around everything to give it a border and ground the design. Unlike my usual illustrations, this one needed a transparent background so that it would print just the elements it needed and not the full square. By adding the white around, it made it a bit more readable, especially with some of the smaller elements and a particularly bright shirt color. The trip isn't until the middle of next month, but I've got other pieces to post then, so this is getting posted now. If you want to see how the final shirts come out, hey, me too! They're still not printed yet, despite many efforts, but they are going to happen, and when they do, I will post them over on my Instagram. That just about does it for this quick one. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I know this one was quicker than usual. I've gotten pretty bogged down lately, but I want to do my best to keep these videos coming. I hope you enjoyed anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!